Yeah, maybe there is time to say something about my paintings. Um, I was spending my free time quite often with painting something. I was taking some lessons, and I've been to an kind of art college where I was learning to paint. And I would say I started to paint as a very, very young child. At the age of maybe 1 or 2, I was already playing around with some watercolors or gouache or some brushes. And painters and art was always a part of my life, quite a big part of my life. I think I've been to literally every museum in Europe. I would say like that because I've been to a huge amount of museums and exhibitions, and I know how they work. Like I know how these names are produced, or this huge money is produced because every name of a painter is a huge money and huge branding nowadays, and it is a big money. So I know how these things are working because I used to go to museums since my childhood. Um, my favorite painter, like the number one, is maybe Pablo Picasso. I also really love Botticelli and Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. And I really love Van Gogh and Renoir, but I would say I really love Picasso. And I love Chagall. And yeah, all of my paintings have been uploaded by me by myself on Facebook. They've been to be seen on Pinterest and different websites. I think a lot of people have been reading my page I was running on Facebook. It was called Julia Grigorian's Artistic Studio or Artist Studio, and I was uploading every day, and I've been like uploading every day a painting or some kind of art produced by me, or some essays, some words. So painting art was a huge part of my life. I finished to paint several years ago because yes, I was selling some of the paintings, and some of them have been given as a present to some people, and some has been stolen, and some of them I just purely throw them away because all the canvas, they take a huge amount of space in your apartment, and they're smelling because oil does smell, and all of these structures you're working with it's smelling. So I think it's a little bit unhealthy if you're like staying a long time in an apartment filled with paintings or some oil colors or acrylic colors. So I got rid of all of them because I didn't want to. I also didn't want to look at these paintings, which have been showing my past, because I was leading them as a diary. I thought it's going to be interesting, and they all have numbers on them, and I wanted them to show my life, but at the same time I didn't want to look at this diary every day, so I started to sell them. I started to give them presents. So I got rid of every painting I made, and um, some of them I think they are in the hands of some collectors. I don't even know. Some of them literally ended up in the trash in Berlin because I was so annoyed, and most of them have been sold or plainly given as a present. So the painting have been. I mean, they've been like copied probably a lot of times, and I'm absolutely sure they've been on Facebook, and thousands and maybe millions of saw them. So I think they have been downloaded a lot of times from internet, from Facebook, and shared maybe also a lot of times. I wouldn't surprise like if a lot of artists or a lot of people have been using them as the background for their own works, because they've been protected on Facebook, and purely if there is no copyright sign on it, you're kind of able to use it the way it pleases you. But I think there is unique or a united intellectual property right, but I'm sure it's like not really working on Facebook. So this painting have been probably downloaded a lot of times, and I'm going to continue in the next video.